Today I want to talk to you about saving money on antifreeze. Oh hey, there you are. Hope everyone out there is having a great day today. And welcome to Maple Homestead. I'm Billy. And if it's your first time visiting our channel, I appreciate if you go ahead and bang that subscribe button and notification bell. And if we don't have any content that suits your fancy at this time, please come back and check back with us from time to time, because tomorrow's a new day. Today I want to talk to you about saving money on antifreeze, especially when it comes to ATVs, side-by-sides, motorcycles, that kind of stuff. Because when you go to a motorcycle shop, they want you to put only their brand in that machine. Now when it comes to synthetic, that's a totally different bird. We'll get back to that here shortly. But it's just green antifreeze. Go to Walmart, dollar store, and buy you a gallon, but make sure you only mix it with distilled water. I'm sure pretty much everyone out there has looked down inside of a radiator sometime in their life and seen all this white stuff in there, and that is caused by tap water, which just destroys your cooling system. And it's really bad for aluminum blocks and heads. Even the old steel engines, it will still eventually eat a hole through the intake gasket or head gasket, and that's going to cost you a bunch of money. But anyway, I don't want that to happen to you. And even your car battery, never ever put tap water in it. It just ruins it. So if you got a garage or a tool shed or something, try to keep a gallon or two of distilled water around so that doesn't happen to you. So I can't really get this camera down in there really good, but the little white jug with the red lid there, it has a full line to where it should be when the engine is cold. Because if you overfill that once the engine warms up, then you're going to wind up getting a little antifreeze on the ground. So make sure you don't overfill that. A few weeks ago I thought my side-by-side was overheating, and it was actually on a couple of cups low on antifreeze. So I went ahead and got some, and I try to save as much money as I can, and I'm sure y'all want to too. So I just buy a gallon of antifreeze. Walmart had it for $13.99 and a little under $1 for a gallon of distilled water. Mix it 50-50, and that gives you a minus 40 below. So when I checked my antifreeze in this is the better type tester. The one that's got the little balls and stuff, they do work, but this one lasts for years, and it's very accurate. Like I was saying, I always want to try to save money wherever I can. So I always buy the full strength antifreeze. I mean, if you want to buy the 50-50 and in a roundabout way pay more for it, it's just whatever you want to do. But I just happen to have windshield washer fluid jug, which is the same size as the antifreeze jug, and I was able to see that I poured 50% of it into this jug and 50% of the distilled water. So now I have 2 gallons of pre-mixed for $14 in tax. Okay, back to the synthetic. If your motorcycle, ATV, side-by-side, what have you, is low, do not mix it go to your motorcycle shop and get the brand. Because I'm not really sure what happens because it won't mix. It may overheat, I'm not sure. But do not mix it. Now, my side-by-side is 3.5 years old. And when I checked the antifreeze, instead of being good to 40 below, it was good to 30 below. So next year I'm going to change it out because it starts losing its strength. So if you got an older bike, ATV, or whatever, just drain it out and get a couple extra jugs of distilled water and kind of flush the system out. Then you can get the synthetic antifreeze from Walmart or whatever, instead of going to a cycle shop and paying out the wazoo for it. And once you've done that, you know you've got Prestone antifreeze in there that's synthetic, so you don't have to worry about mixing with something else. So it can save you money in the long run. Another little tip: if you have an older vehicle, something that's got a small leak that you can't really tell where it's coming from, you take a tablespoon of finely ground up black pepper and put that in your radiator. Now once you open that cap up after you put that in there, that's going to suck that out of wherever it's leaking at. It may seal back up and it may not. But it could get you out of a bind if you're out on the highway somewhere. You spring a leak and it's spraying out pretty good, but small hole. Get that pepper in there, and with the engine running because it's hot, and dump that in there and put the cap back on. As the pressure builds up, that pepper will go straight to that leak and stop it up. And it lasts a long time, but you don't want it to try to be a permanent thing because it's not. But it could wind up lasting years, but you really don't want to go back. But a few weeks, a few months, something like that, you should be good as long as you don't open that cap. So that's all I've got today, and I appreciate y'all watching and subscribing to our channel. We can't thank you guys enough for that, and hitting that notification bell. So with all that being said, y'all have a blessed day.